Hello, everybody. Welcome to Nintendo Pow Block here on Barfish Network. I'm your host, the enlightened and excited ADV. Joining me is the gallivanting Galutrad himself, Mr. Chico Taylor.
Hey Ed, what's going on?
It's going good. No dad jokes today?
No dad jokes today. I've missed so many of them. I just had to stop it.
I won't be offended.
Oh, wow. We got the indie insider himself, the one, the only, Mr. Dan Murphy.
Hello, everybody.
Yes. And we have a special guest from another Zelda podcast and part of the Boss Rush writing team. It's the sophisticated and sensational motivator himself, Mr. Shane Kelley.
Well, hello, everyone.
Yes.
Happy Monday.
You and your soothing voice and your inspirations every day. I'm just like, he is just so encouraging.
Someone has to be.
Yeah.
Yay. So how are you guys? How was your weekend, Shane?
A little busy. My daughter was not feeling good. My wife wasn't feeling good, so I was running around doing everything, keeping everybody happy, and trying to think. I cooked a lot, so I got a few things on my list for Snack-Tendo, and trying to think what else I did. I played some games somewhere in there. So
Yes. Dan, how was your weekend?
It was pretty good. I didn't do anything. I just relaxed all weekend, and it was great. Actually, mostly just played Shin Megami Tensei all weekend. But yeah, that's literally it.
Yes. Jacob, how was your weekend?
My weekend was really good. I hung out with EXP podcast.
nice.
Got slightly intoxicated. Did community game night with the Otter Kingdom community. And then cleaned. I did a lot of cleaning because I've got a really good friend of mine flying in from New York tomorrow morning, and I've got the next 2 days off, and we're just gonna hang out, play games, chill. It'll be a lot of fun. So,
Oh, that sounds fun.
yeah, very excited about that.
Awesome. I besides outside of work and purchasing Shin Megami Tensei 5, I kind of splurged a little bit. So I of course I pre-ordered my Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shiny Pearl for this Friday. But I also pre-ordered Halo Infinite for Series X. And then I bought an Xbox wireless headset for $94 some.
Oh my
So I
God.
kind of spent about $400 some over the weekend.
Oh, nice.
So my headset for my Xbox is going to come in hopefully I think Wednesday or hopefully tomorrow. Probably by the time you guys see this, I will have it. It was on sale for like $89. So
Nice.
and this is normally like $100, and I'm just like, oh wow. Excuse me. And I bought it from the Microsoft store, so I'm excited to receive it from them, and I cannot wait to hear it because, like I said, I got these Sony ones dedicated to my Switch that I love, and I want to hear what these wireless headsets for my Xbox is going to do because I want to hear Forza Horizon 5. I want to hear the music. And I kind of was on YouTube searching one of the playlists, one of the radio stations, and they have Levitating by Dua Lipa. And I was just like, okay, yeah, this is good. And then I checked out some other songs, and I was just like, oh no, these are doing nothing for me. So I'm kind of concerned. I want to hear the music while I'm driving and everything, because I'm kind of concerned that, yes, Forza Horizon 5 is a great game, but I think the soundtrack is going to be a suffer to me because Forza Horizon 4 soundtrack is so good all around, and I don't know if this is going to be so. I want to see it in my big TV. I want to hear these beats and these songs and just like hear this Astro Dynamic 3.1 stereo surround sound. Like I want to hear all of this crystal clear stuff before 2022 happens and like the big games come out and stuff. So, and then I'll get one for PlayStation 5 whenever I get a system. But yeah, I kind of splurge this weekend. I'm so excited for Pokemon though.
Yeah, man. Me too. Me
So
too.
it's so exciting. But with that, everybody, we're gonna get into Snacktendo. Jacob, what have you been snacking on?
Yeah, so Saturday after I hung out with Josh and Stoy on EXP Cast, getting slightly intoxicated, I got really hungry and went and got. There's this place that's like 2 minutes away from my house, and it's called Rusty Rooster. They sell fried chicken and like your basic Southern, fixin' foods, so like macaroni and cheese, collard greens, things like that. So I got some spicy chicken tenders and macaroni and cheese and country gravy and like just absolutely devoured that. It was like the perfect soaking up all the alcohol food. And then because it's getting colder, because it's the fall and winter seasons now, I've started to eat like some vegetable pot pies, and my family always makes this stuff called hamburger stew, which is like just hamburger and tomatoes and onions and celery and all sorts of different carrots, all sorts of stuff just cooked up in a stew that my dad makes, and like me and my sister and my brother, he'll make like a huge vat of it, and then we'll all go like get like our own little buckets of it and take it back home and eat it throughout the week. It's a Taylor family staple, so I'm excited about that because it's now that it's getting cold, it's good to eat warm foods.
Yes, awesome. Shane, what have you been snacking on?
Well, just have to disclaim that I had some peanut butter and jelly wine before I hopped on here.
Wait,
What?
what?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What?
So there was some in the fridge, and I'm like, oh, I got to try this. So I took a shot full of it before I sat down here. We'll see where it takes me. So also tea I'm drinking right now. It's this whiskey tea.
Ooh.
So my wife got this, and it tastes like tea. So I have no I don't think my palate is very broad when it comes to tea. So I can taste mint and I can taste this. So a couple weeks back was my 10th anniversary with my wife, and I had thank you. I had made her a dish. It's an Asian sweet and spicy turkey rice, and that was like ground turkey mixed with brown sugar, tamari, sesame seed oil, ginger, red pepper flakes, minced garlic, and then fresh cilantro on it. So we really liked it, but we felt like something was missing. So I tried it again on Friday, and I added broccoli to it and green onions. And then on the side, I made like a 5 mushroom blend, soaking in butter and olive oil, minced garlic, and green onion. And I let that stew for a little bit, and then added it all together on the rice, and perfection. So,
yeah. Well, dang. Yeah. If that's what you make for your wife, Shane, how do I apply to become your wife? I would like to.
Right.
First we have to move to Utah.
Okay. Writing this down.
Then there's a couple checks you have to send in installments.
Okay.
And, I'll tell you how much and who to make it out to.
We'll talk later.
Okay.
Was that all, Shay?
I think so.
All right, Dan, what have you been snacking on?
So I have a sad snack tendo. So my fiance and I go to this place. It's like our favorite place to get cocktails. It's like downtown near us. So like we go out to dinner in the same kind of area, and we like to like do a after dinner drink here. So we've attempted to do dessert here a couple times, and it's been really bad. And cheesecake is like one of my favorite desserts ever. So we ordered a cheesecake, and it came out on a plate, and it was just like 3 dollops of like the filling with no crust on it. It just had like little grams sprinkled on top, and it was just so bad. Like, why would you ever order a cheesecake and expect that? Like, I want the actual cake.
So the cheesecake was on the plate and the graham crackers was on top of it for like decorations?
Yeah, it was more of a decorative. It was like 3 dollops, like the
It's
size of probably a golf ball, maybe even a little smaller, of like the cheesecake filling, and like a little bit of graham crackers just sprinkled on top. It was the most bizarre thing I've ever had. It was the biggest disappointment in cheesecake history.
It sounds like they deconstructed cheesecake.
That's what I was gonna say.
And I don't think anyone should ever deconstruct cheesecake.
Right. It's
kind of upside down
shouldn't
too.
mess with.
Yeah.
Like,
Or at least give like some sort of crunch to it, right?
Yeah.
right. Or like put some sauce, some strawberry sauce or something. Like give it some pizzazz.
There was like a little apple cinnamon glaze on the plate too, but I don't know. The whole thing just didn't work for me. So I will now go find a different cheesecake out in the wild.
Yep.
There's always Sarah Lee. Sarah Lee does make some bomb cheesecakes. I don't know why. So,
Well, Ed, what about you?
so I of course had some Chipotle and Domino's and all of that stuff. Nothing too big. It's just work stuff. But I picked this up from, and I think we sell it. This is Bailey's Original Irish Cream Chocolate Truffles. It's not alcoholic. It's candy. Milk chocolate filled with Bailey's flavored ganache.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's not bad. Nice fancy kind of thing. You probably could put a bottle in this and carry it into work and put some alcohol and stuff like that. It's not a bad thing. Someone asked me, they was curious about it because they wanted like me to try it. So I'm like, okay, I'll get it and try it. And it's not bad. It's really good. There is some Reese's Pieces brittle candy.
Reese's
brittle.
Pieces.
No, do not start this.
I listened to that whole segment.
Do not start this.
There is some Reese's peanut butter brittle that some people do want me to try, but I'm going to wait. Then we got the Hershey Kisses cherry filled Hershey's. So good. I just love when they bring that out. I can't wait to pick up a bag. It was a little bit expensive, so I haven't started my like Hershey like buy-in just yet. But I was telling the guys that there's a place called Poke Bros Hawaiian, and I cannot wait to taste it. I had a store version of a Poke Bowl, but it wasn't all that. So I can't wait to try this place out and really get some people's suggestions. So if you guys want to know, let us know at Pow Block Podcast on Twitter, and let us know on our Discord at Nintendo Pow Block. I want to know what Poke Bowl I should look forward to that I should make, and I'll give it a good old try. But that's pretty much it. I forgot to get my Detroit style pizza from Pizza Hut Friday. I was going to get that. It was just like, forgot to get the pizza. So, because I kind of like that
style.
I'm becoming a big fan of it. And I kind of do want to go to Detroit because I know some people up there, Asa Green, WSD and Beyond, Nick and Evan. Like I know them up there, and they know the spots for some Detroit style pizza. So I can't wait to taste it. So I'm excited with that. But everybody, that has been our Snack Tender. We're gonna get to the Gang Fact events. Jacob, take it away.
Yeah, so GTA Collection just released on the Nintendo Switch, and I wanted to talk a little bit about Grand Theft Auto and that series. For the Game Fact Advance this week, I was doing a little bit of research on it, thinking that I might be able to find, because I really don't know a whole lot about it, but thinking that I might be able to find that it originated on NES or on a Nintendo console. But I found something kind of similar, but not quite, in that Grand Theft Auto has only ever released on Nintendo handheld systems, the Switch included, being that it is a handheld and a home console. There's only been, I want to say it's 5 real quick. Yes, 5 Grand Theft Auto games that have released on Nintendo. The very first one, Grand Theft Auto, released on the Game Boy Color. Grand Theft Auto 2 also released on the Game Boy Color. Yeah, Game Boy Color. Not NES, Game Boy Color. Not even SNES, which would have made way more sense. Grand Theft Auto Advance, which was made exclusively for the Game Boy Advance. Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars, which released on PSP and DS. And then finally, Grand Theft Auto The Trilogy, the definitive edition, released on Switch. So it has never come to an exclusively home console for Nintendo, which I thought was really interesting. I didn't think that would be the case. I really thought that if I'd looked into it, GTA would have gotten its start on the NES, SNES. But yeah, because not.
Yeah, because Grand Theft Auto 1 and 2 are actually arcade games where you're just driving a car around for a second.
They are. The other thing that I learned was that, so Grand Theft Auto, everything from Grand Theft Auto all the way up to Grand Theft Auto right before Grand Theft Auto 3 are considered the 2D series. Grand Theft Auto 3 all the way up to Grand Theft Auto 5, or right before Grand Theft Auto 5, is considered the 3D series. And then Grand Theft Auto 5 is considered the HD series.
Okay.
So, I don't know. It's had a very strange past with Nintendo.
So this collection is the first 3D Grand Theft Autos on a Nintendo system?
It is. It is indeed. It is the first 3D. Although, I guess technically the DS one was like 3D, but it was like the isometric top-down angled 3D.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, a lot of people they was concerned because they were just like, why are you bringing Chinatown to the DS?
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. That's awesome. And we're going to talk about Grand Theft Auto on Switch. Trust me. Yes, because it is time for Femi News. Dan, take it away.
All right. First up, just a quick note. Here's a few notable releases coming up this week. I think it'd be fun to kind of just throw out some upcoming releases going forward. Tuesday, we have a release of Wild at Heart on Switch. This is an adventure puzzle storybook fantasy game in which you join 2 young runaways to unravel mysteries. That's an indie game. It looks pretty cool. Thursday is Blood Rain, revamped. This is a hack and slash from 2002, kind of getting a revamp on the Switch. I don't know if I've never heard of it. Have you guys heard of that one?
It's not good. Don't buy it. So I told this story on EXPcast. When I worked at GameStop, we pennied out brand new unopened copies of that game because no one was buying them. Like, wow, I really don't. Awesome. I don't know who this HD remake is for. I'm very confused by it.
Maybe it's for the people that like to putt by.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
And then Friday is the big release of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. So I know we got some Pokeheads here. So I'm still debating if I'm going to pick that up. But are you guys picking up more than just Pokemon, or what are you guys getting?
Just Pokemon.
So I'm just doing Pokemon because of Halo Infinite for next month and Bright Age next month. So
no Pokemon for me. So
yeah, I'm on the fence. I kind of want to get it, but I'm kind of backlogged right now. I think that'll be one of those down the road if I have nothing else to play.
You can live vicariously through me, Dan.
I think I'll live vicariously through everyone. So
I did that for Metroid Dread.
Yeah.
Same here. I didn't buy that either. So.
What?
Yeah.
So. All right. So next up, we got the GTA collection released, and they're having some pretty big issues. Looks like the graphics are off, the physics are off, and the lack of music has been underwhelming. It seems like Rockstar lost a few licenses to all the music, so the music is quite different. The reception on these games has been so bad that they pulled the plug for the PC version. So I didn't pick it up. I actually haven't really been following this much. But what do you guys think? Did Rockstar put not enough love into it? Did they release it too early? Or did they just get a cash grab? And another thing to note too is they showed no gameplay trailers before this released as well, so they must have known that it was bad, right? Kick it off, Ed.
So this the people who ported this one did the port version of the mobile games. So Rockstar really didn't have no hand into this in this one. I've been watching some videos where the voice acting is kind of like garbled and it's dark. I didn't know that it was missing tracks and stuff. I've been seeing some bugs and everything, so it kind of feels like this game was, I don't want to say rushed or anything, but you can actually tell that Rockstar really didn't have no hand in this. It kind of felt like they gave it to the people who ported this to mobile and gave them some money, and there was no time to test it or anything because
are the issues on all three games, or is it just one?
It's on all of them.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because some of the character models, even in San Andreas, they look off. So it's just been a big mess for this whole thing. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw the rain in there.
Yeah.
I watched a video of the rain, and it's so distracting. You can't really see the road, and when it's nighttime at least, and it's hard to follow your map because it's almost like you're looking in lights coming at you almost while you're driving, because the rain is like pure white and it's coming down in like rectangles.
Yeah.
The even the shooting mechanic is off. Like even sometimes it will auto target and then not auto target. And this is supposed to be on Unreal Engine 4, because it was on a different engine when it was on PS2. And so looking at it, it's just like, I don't know what they did. It just looks a complete mess. And I was going to plan on getting this game, but Shin Megami Tensei took top priority. And then when I started hearing all the news for it, I was just like, oh, now I can't wait for this game.
Nice. Jacob, you got anything on this?
I don't. I barely played a little bit of GTA San Andreas when it first came out, through my brother, my older brother, and I've played GTA 5 and I really enjoyed GTA 5, but I have no nostalgia for this, and that's really what this is like, people who are nostalgic for it, I'm sure will still get some fun out of it. They'll get that itch scratched a little bit, but like, it's unfortunate, but it really, especially the fact that I didn't know that they didn't show gameplay at all before it got released. Like the fact that they absolutely knew that this was not gonna go over well, and I would be shocked if they didn't, because like I don't think that they turned a blind. I do think that they turned a blind eye to it. I don't think that they were unaware. I think that they chose to be like, well, just release it and we'll deal with the aftermath, and then keep on keeping on.
Yeah, I mean, this. Go ahead, Ed.
Oh, go ahead, Dan. Oh, I was going to say, I think it's because it was a surprise announcement, and it was so close to release that no one didn't expect it or anything. Because, like, of course, you would expect that if they're going to bring this game out, they would have did it like maybe 3 months in advance, like in August or something, and be like, and kind of build it up. But no, they announced it in October, I think, and they were just like, yeah, because they didn't even give us a date when they first announced it, and then like the second trailer, they announced the date, and it was just like, oh, it's coming that soon. So people are assuming that once it's released, you know, I could go and get it and pick it up and everything, and no one expected all of these problems. People started calling it the Cyberpunk 2077 and 2021, and so I completely
that's
agree
a bit dramatic.
That is, Cyberpunk was a brand new game. They're taking. I'm sorry, and GTA didn't look good to begin with. They weren't working off of some incredible graphics that were like super amazing. They were working off of PlayStation 1 and 2 graphics to start. Like,
yeah, so this is what I was just going to jump in and say before, was like, you know, they're remaking and emulating these 20-year-old games, 25-year-old games, and people are complaining about it. But it's like, when you're emulating a game from 1996 or 1998, like the shadows are different versus a CRT TV and a flat screen TV. And people are upset about that, but they think it's like the way the emulation is. Or it's like they're taking games like these GTA games with piss poor graphics and giving you piss poor graphics. and then it's like complain. So it's like, should companies continue to make these, like, bring back these older games and just hear complaints? Or, I mean, I don't know. It's in my opinion, it seems mostly petty. Like, you're not playing GTA 3 for the graphics, right?
Yeah, I think that was been the thing, that no one is complaining about the graphics. Everybody's complaining about the bugs and the technical issues. So that's why they're connected into the cyberpunk thing.
I've seen
And they
complaints about the graphics.
Yeah, I've seen mostly complaints about graphics.
Yeah.
I think if you're going, there's something about Nintendo themselves that they have set a high bar for doing a remastered game. The way that we've seen Skyward Sword, that people complained about that and the price and stuff, and then you get it and it's a beautiful game and everybody's enjoying it. Depending on how you take about that. But then you look at Wind Waker, and you even look at Link's Awakening on Switch, is that these older games that people are, being reintroduced to or introduced for the first time, they're seeing that high quality of a game. And they seeing the effort and the time and development that they put on it. So when the third party like Rockstar don't measure up to that level, it becomes a problem for gamers. Then they're going to make their voice be heard about it.
Yeah. It just surprises me because Rockstar's got a high pedigree with especially GTA 5. Why wouldn't you step in and monitor this company and give them the help they need to make it a good standard game without these bugs? Yeah, if they had a deadline, do like Nintendo, delay it. You would have sold tons of these. The three prior games are excellent, and it would have printed money itself if it had been decent. So I think it's looks bad on Rockstar, looks bad on this third party company. So I don't feel bad for them if they didn't do this stuff. So.
Cool. Anything else, guys, or do you want to jump to the next topic?
Let's move
on.
Let's
go to the next topic.
All right. So, Nintendo was dethroned as the highest selling console in September. This was a streak that lasted 33 months where they had sold the most units. It's not by dollar amount, but it came down to the PS5. But it regained its top spot in October with the release of the new OLED model. Is this surprising to you that Nintendo fell off for a month? And do you think they're going to keep this torrid pace and set another streak and probably be top dog for a little while more with supply chain issues? And you got to take into account too, this is going into the 5th year of its life cycle, and it's still going to go up. What do you guys think of this one?
I called it. When we first talked about how Nintendo got dethroned finally in September, I was like, yeah, but it's September. The OLED comes out the first part of October. Nobody's gonna buy it. Like a couple months? I think my exact words were a couple months before, sure, because you might just be impatient. But 1 month before, no, just wait. Just wait for the new one to come out. And
that's why.
And that's exactly what happened.
That's why Nintendo's so tight-lipped on their consoles. They want to squeeze as much money out of that previous console, and so that's why you only have a month or less gap between announcement and release. So
yeah, Nintendo will tell you that they're announcing a new console, and up till the minute before that announcement, they'll tell you that the old model is still relevant and that they have no plans for a new console. Like it's very much like. I will be interested to see if Nintendo can keep up pace again, if they'll continue to rock it every month. I think that as things start to ease up, which I want to talk about the supply chain a little bit. The supply chain's not easing up anytime soon. We're still minimum
No.
6, 7, 8 months
Yes.
out.
Absolutely.
But like as that continues to ease up, I am interested to see what the new balance of sales looks like. But I really do think that they're just going to keep rocking it.
Yeah, it's interesting that you say, the supply issues because, I try to get LEDs at work for tests.
Dude, yeah.
And it takes 6 months. I just got some USB drives. It took me 2-3 months after they got canceled the first time and then ordered again. And I finally got 3 of my 5 I ordered. So it's weird. We're doing spin-offs on our different products because we have to test different microchips and different relays and all this stuff on our boards because we have second and third stocks now trying to find XYZ for our products. So
yeah, it's rough out there in the electronics game.
Oh yeah.
I think Nintendo will have a steady pace. It's really going to be up to what Sony and Microsoft is doing. But I think definitely if you look at the pre-orders for OLED, I think the pre-orders were so good that when it came to October, September didn't even matter to Nintendo. They were like, we don't care. We're about to sell out and look how many OLEDs they sell to put them back in first place. So I kind of think, and definitely with last week with Switch Lite coming, the Pokemon one coming out, I kind of think that they're going to be on a roll for a good time until next year. It just really depends on how many they could get out and how fast people are going to snag them up.
I'm sure everybody was waiting on that Mario Kart bundle again. So.
Oh yeah, that's that's such man.
Copy for every room.
For real, I really think that Nintendo just like for every Switch that they produce a Mario Kart bundle Switch as well. Like they're just like, we'll sell them eventually. It's fine. Just hold on.
Why do I literally have a feeling they're going to hit 40 million by the end of this year.
40 million
Mario
consoles?
Kart?
Mario Kart.
You're out of your
Probably.
I
mind.
think so too.
No, aren't they? At
Is
like,
it? They're like
what's
they're
the
like at
current
38
sales on
million
it?
right now.
No, I thought they were 34.
It's 38.82, I think.
Oh,
it was.
wow.
5.2, something like that.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
probably will with all those Christmas bundles then.
Currently, complete to date is 38.74 million. So yeah, they'll probably hit 40
Oh, yeah.
million.
They're definitely going to crack
Yeah.
that for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the Zelda Game & Watch released last week. They've been doing these for the anniversaries. Did you guys pick one up, and what did you guys think of this?
So no, I did not pick it up. I didn't. When I've got my Shin Megami Tensei, I just picked it up from Best Buy and walked out the store. I didn't even search. So I'm going to pick up one a little bit later. But right now I didn't pick one up yet.
For those
Nice.
listening at home, we're all holding up our Game & Watches
I-
except for Ed.
I did not pick mine up. Becca got hers. I had to cancel my pre-order in order to get Becca a copy of Pokemon Diamond. Yeah,
How chivalrous.
Yeah, I'll pick it.
Yeah.
Well, so like my thought process was I still see the Mario ones constantly. Every time I go to the store, I see a Mario Game & Watch somewhere, and so I was like, well, I guess that's fine. I'll get it eventually. But it's been, man, she taunted me though because we were on the phone and she turned it on and immediately started playing Link's Awakening, which is my favorite video game of all time, much less just Zelda. Like it's just favorite video game. And like I could hear the music and I was like, this is not. I was like, I
Just
I
start
can't.
foaming at the mouth.
Yeah, I was so mad. I was like, this isn't what I agreed to.
That's definitely your Otter Night showing through right there.
Oh
So.
yeah. Well, it's fine. It's
Yeah,
good. I'm
I
glad.
think these things are awesome. I have it just propped up on my work desk with the clock on, which I think is so cool, like a cool little addition. I don't really play the Game & Watch part, but like playing Link's Awakening on another platform for me makes me so incredibly happy. I just love this game, man. So I like For whatever reason, I've just been like really craving playing the original version of it. So this couldn't have come at a more perfect time for me. I was just sitting there yesterday watching football, playing Link's Awakening, got through two temples.
And it is the original version too, right? It's not DX with color. It is like OG.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, that's so good. I can't wait to get one.
My daughter just picked it up and started playing it. She's 4, and I just watched her playing it, and she was just going around looking for things, and it amazed me because I'm like, this is how I started out, but I played Zelda too, so I'm happy for her that she started with Link's Awakening.
Yeah,
Link's Awakening was actually my first Zelda game.
It's the reason I love it so much is because it's the perfect like mesh of quirky but slightly difficult, but there's the fun exploring aspect of it, but it still kind of holds your hand a little bit, but not a whole lot. Like it's just such a good game.
It's well designed and just I like the trading sequence, and it's just good music. So
yeah, it's like the perfect Zelda game. It's like every good thing that Zelda does packed into one game.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just awesome. So, and I actually really like these little Game and Watches kind of anniversary things. I know people always want more. They want like every frigging Zelda game ported to Switch, but like I think these are kind of really cool collector's items, and I'm always going to get one for a series I like.
Can I get one for 6 golden coins for Super Mario Land 2? I love that game.
That would have been fantastic.
So good.
I hate to say it, but I don't think they're gonna. I think this is it. I think they're done with the Game and Watch series.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I don't think I should change that. I would really like to see Pokemon Red and Blue on one of these things. That would be like the best seller ever.
I mean, they could even go. They could even go as far as getting Gold and Silver on there too. Like they could do like Yellow and Crystal, or Red, Blue and Crystal, or Yellow and Gold and Silver. Like they could easily do something, but I don't think they will. It would be so cool, man. It would be like any of them. They could release anything on this little $50 package, and I'd be like, yeah, why not? Give me that. That's a cool
It's amazing, like how the buttons actually feel normal, like for such a small machine. Like I get these big fat fingers, and like I'm able to like play it just comfortably.
So I'm very surprised that we did not get a Donkey Kong one.
No, don't worry, that's coming.
Well, you got the 40th anniversary already, and I'm surprised they didn't have something at least for that. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's coming. Maybe the new rumored Donkey Kong will have,
Well, in a sense, this is kind of the new Game Boy. In a sense, like these Game & Watches have kind of become the new Game Boy for people. They look good. They look well built and designed. People are enjoying them. So I'm like, why not? I think people will spend more money if they brought out more.
So when I turned this on, I was eating cereal, and I think you guys might have read this on Twitter, but I played the Vermin game, and I was playing with one hand while eating cereal, and I think I got to 179. I'm like, oh, that's pretty good. So I handed it to my wife, and I told her my score, and I said, here, try to beat it. And I walk away, and I come back in like 5 minutes, and I'm like, oh, how many times did you play? Oh, I'm still playing the same one. And I'm like, oh, what are you at? 500 something? And I'm like,
oh,
okay. Well,
wow.
I didn't try 2 hands yet. Not that it would matter.
Oh man, that's
but
crazy.
I guess she used to have them, the Game & Watches when she was younger, and she's like, yeah, I used to play the one that was like this. I'm like, oh, okay.
Nice. Very cool.
All right. Let's move on to the last story. It's not much of a story, but Sakurai went and picked up an Xbox. So what do you guys think Sakurai is playing? Why do you think he chose Xbox over Sony? And should we just dive in and do some like Nintendo, Xbox, Microsoft crossover?
So I think Sakurai had a PlayStation 5, and he just picked up a Series X. If you remember, when Fatal Fury Smash direct happened, he showed his entertainment that he had all of these systems. So Nintendo, PlayStation, and Xbox. So picking this up because he's a big fan of fighting games. It was cool that he was actually able to get a chance to pick this system up. Um, that pretty much definitely with him working on Smash with Minecraft, Steve. It's exciting to see that he got it. Now, what's funny was that everybody started memeing him, be like, "Oh, what would Sakurai do with a Smash game outside the base Nintendo games?" And they were showing like Halo, Ori, Robotnik. I was just like, y'all's doing the most. But I think this is really cool that he got a Series X and getting to explore those worlds of games and stuff. And probably gonna get some fighting games on that system too.
Awesome. Jacob,
So
Shane, anything for you guys?
well, I was thinking, so yeah, he must have, had to talk to Microsoft a lot for, characters for the Xbox or from the Xbox for Smash Brothers. So I'm curious if he wanted to pick one up to support their, crossovers, their friendship, um, and maybe even play the games that maybe he hasn't played that are related to the characters that were put in Super Smash Brothers. So maybe
Hmm.
he wanted, a better understanding of some of the characters and then the games they came from. So that's my
Yeah,
take on that.
Nintendo developers always what we don't understand that they'll pick up their competition or they'll pick up another platform and they'll play games on it and
Yeah.
they'll like go in and see how things work and stuff and it would spark an idea for them to bring those ideas to back to Nintendo, work on their games on how to incorporate it or like even improve it because
Hmm.
that's kind of how they did with I think Breath of the Wild. I think they had like some idea of playing some of the Ubisoft games, open world games, before Monolith came and helped them out. Like they would play other games to see how they are designed and pick their brains about them.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Well, that was a quick story, but that's it for the news, and we'll go back to you, Ed.
all right. Well, before we get into Doc Mode, and because we spoke about Xbox, congratulations to Microsoft, for their 20 years of Xbox. It's their 20th anniversary. They did a video like dedicating to a lot of players, a lot of fans. They updated some of their backwards compatibility. Halo Infinite multiplayer beta is live. And I just wanted to say to even as a Nintendo fan as myself and owning the Series X, congratulations to Microsoft for that, being 20 years in this industry, and providing some of the best experiences along with Nintendo and Sony. They do a phenomenal job, and I just can't wait to see what 20 years more would do for them. I'm glad that they stayed in the game and they brought the games that changed just part of the history of Microsoft and kind of part of the gaming itself. So congratulations, Microsoft. Um, if you guys want to learn more, check out Arsenal X. They're going to be talking more about the 20th anniversary with that. So now it's time for Doc Mode. The Game Awards put out a blank list for its Game of the Year nominations. So I thought, what would the Elite Block agents fill it in with, and why? So let's make two lists. The first one is going to be all Nintendo Switch titles, and the second one is from any console and PC games. Are you ready, agents? Let's go! So, we're going to start with our Nintendo list. And I'm going to start with you, Shane. It's going to go to you, Dan, and then it's going to go to you, Jacob, and
Okay.
then me. We're going to start with number 6.
Ooh, what about honorable mentions? When are we going to throw those in?
We'll do the honorable mentions at the end.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I make a disclaimer?
Go, yes, Shane.
I've only played 10 2021 games completed, and out of those 10, 4 of them were already on a previous console that were ported over. So technically, I've only played 6 games this year that are new. So mine are going to be slim pickings when it comes to what I have. So.
Well, that's fine. What is your
All right.
number 6?
My number 6?
Yes.
I have my list up because like I said, I only played 10. I'm gonna say for me, Sky Children of Light coming to the Switch. It was on mobile previously, the year before, but I was a big Journey Flower fan, and I love the music, so that'll be my number 6 choice. So.
All right. Dan, what is your number 6?
My number 6 is going to go to Mario Golf, even though it kind of had a weak release, I suppose. And it kind of has a slow drip of characters and golf courses. I think we're even getting another update coming before the end of the year. But it's a really good golf game. The mechanics are fantastic. The game is just fun. And I've had some of my most fun gaming this year has been on Mario Golf with some friends. So, even though it's not the perfect overall game, I'm going to put it at the number 6 spot.
All right, cool. Jacob, what is your number 6?
My number 6 is actually something that I didn't play, but I feel like I would be wrong to put it or to not have it on here, which is going to be No More Heroes 3, which finally came out. Cool. I really want to get into the No More Heroes series, but I would want to do that by playing 1, 2, and 3 in order. So I haven't actually picked it up, but I do know that a lot of people really enjoyed it, and so I feel like it belongs on a Nintendo themed Game of the Year list.
Okay. And mine is Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection. This is the Ghosts and Goblin games from Capcom. It's an indie. It's a new one in the entry. It is the Souls game of my generation, and I love this hard, difficult game. I love that it kicks my tail. I love the surprise mechanics of what weapon I'm going to get and what enemies how I'm going to deal with. The platforming is bunkers hard, and I love dying in this game and trying it over and over. It's really so good in this game. I love that it's kicking my tail because I feel accomplished when I make progress. I feel accomplished when I get close to the boss and beat him, and it just feels so good and relaxing. I love this. So Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection is my number 6. We're gonna go to our number 5. Shane, what is your number 5?
Let's see here. What do I have on here? I'm gonna also say Mario Golf for 5 here. I really enjoyed it. It was straightforward. It was fun. I liked the racing aspect. I disliked the camera angle when you're trying to hit it. It was not as nice as some of the previous installments. It's kind of hard to avoid objects as you're arcing it. So I just had issues with it on my end. I don't know if there was a way to actually rotate the camera while you're doing it, but I just had problems with it. So
okay. Dan, what is your number 5?
So I apologize to all the fans that love this game. I'm going to put Metroid Dread at number 5.
Okay.
I tried the demo. It wasn't for me. I did watch a lot of people stream the game. I mean, it looks beautiful. It feels beautiful. It seems like a great game, but just, not for me. So it's not in my personal top 3, but it just looks like such a well developed and you could tell they put a lot of love into this game. So I'm putting it to number 5.
All right. Jacob, what is your number 5?
My number 5 is going to be Pokemon or new Pokemon Snap.
Nice.
I really, really liked the game a lot. It didn't quite hit the same way that Pokemon Snap on the N64 hit. Pokemon Snap on the N64 was a lot more puzzle based, that you had to actually work to figure things out. This one was just more of like a casual ride through Pokemon World, taking pictures of things. With its own challenges and such, but not really puzzle based necessarily. But man, I really enjoyed it. And there's a special moment involved with it for me as well, since I wasn't originally gonna get it, and Ed was like, "No, you getting it," and surprised me with it while I was on stream. So
Nice.
that was really cool. I put it higher for that reason alone, but there are some games that I just cannot allow to be passed up. So
Okay. Well, my number 5 is Eastward. This is a indie game, top-down, Earthbound meets Zelda, action and adventure game, role-playing game. Beautiful 16-bit sprites. I love the music in this game. The story is getting I'm still playing it because it's getting really good. The one of the problems that I have is the hit detection, because you're beating enemies with a frying pan, and I'm like, what is this? But playing this game and enjoying the world, listening to, like I said, the music, talking to characters, and the way that the game is designed, it's so cool, so good. I believe it's a action RPG that shouldn't be missed. So Eastward is my number 5. So Shane, what is your number 4?
So this is another one that came out on a different platform, but it was Sea of Solitude, the director's cut for Switch. I really did enjoy that. It's another indie that's along the lines of, I want to say, Journey or Abzu. You just follow a girl through her, I want to say, trials of her life in different formats, basically. But nice art style, great music, good story. So
did it say EA original on it when you played it?
I can't remember. I played this back in August, July. Yeah, July.
Okay.
So I can't tell you.
All right. Dan, what's your number 4?
My number 4 is actually Eastward. There's
nice.
not much more I can say about it that you didn't already say. I did end up I ended up finishing it. The story was great, and it's just anybody who liked Earthbound or even Zelda, I would definitely recommend this game.
Nice. Jacob, what is your number 4?
my number 4 is Mario Party Superstars. It really brought back a lot of nostalgia for me. I've had a lot of fun playing it with my friends, and it's done a lot of things right for the Mario Party series that has been having such a very hard time doing anything right for the longest time. Yeah. That's it.
I didn't know that you was gonna cut off like that. Okay. Well, my number 4 is, in Jacob Hold Your Horses, Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser Fury. This game is amazing. I'm glad they brought it to Switch. And the reason why I love this, of course, Bowser Fury, it is what it is. That's a well designed add-on. But once again, the level design, the music, the platforming, playing with Dan and Jack. When this game came out,
that was a blast.
Okay.
That was a blast, and we hardly each howled in laughter on all the times that we was dying and messing up. It was so much fun playing this game online with Dan and Jack, and I think playing it with other people, you just literally enjoy it for what it is. It's still one of the most beautiful games for the Mario series. I love the music in this game. It's just, like I said, the level design, it's just, to me, is one of the perfection of a Mario game to me. Yeah. So Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser Fury is number 4 for me. We're gonna get it. Oh, go ahead.
Real quick, Ed, I'll give you a pass on that, because you're giving it to Super Mario 3D World, and Bowser's Fury is just kind of like it's there sort of thing. Yeah. So I'll give you a pass on that. That's okay. Bowser's Fury is a garbage Mario game, though.
Garbage. It's not garbage.
It's garbage,
it's,
man.
it's questionable content.
People were so hyped for it, and I was just like, "Are we playing the same game? Like this is, it's like the worst parts of Mario."
Well, we're gonna get into our number 3. Shane, what is your number 3 spot?
Okay, so I played the demo, Voice of Cards. So I'm gonna have to give that to that. I can't give it number 1 because I haven't played it all the way through, but I really enjoyed that. I love card-based games. So.
Oh, you got to play the full game. It's I'm finishing up my review, everybody, and it will be out soon, hopefully. So you guys will have to read it. Man, the power of this game. Talking about role-playing games. So, Dan, what is your number 3?
My number 3 is gonna go to Monster Hunter Stories 2.
Nice.
Yeah, it was such a beautiful game. There's so much to do. The story was fun. It really kind of, we'll get into other Monster Hunter games coming up soon, but it kind of like eased me into Monster Hunter a little bit better, because like I kind of got to know the monsters a little better in a genre of game that I love and play all the time. So it was nice. It was just a nice step into the Monster Hunter series, and just the art style, the music, the co-op multiplayer is amazing on it. Like once you get to the post-game stuff, I can't say enough about this game, and I really had a tough time with my top 3 because I love all of them so much. But unfortunately, Monster Hunter Stories 3 goes in. Monster Hunter Stories 2 goes in third because it just had a little bit of a weak story to it. So that's it.
Okay. Jacob, what is your number 3?
So my number 3 is going to be Pokemon Unite. Free to play MOBA game coming to the Switch, and well, it's on the Switch and mobile now. And I have a weird history with MOBAs, specifically with League of Legends, where like I had to make myself quit League of Legends because it was not good for my health. And man, I absolutely love Pokemon Unite. I play it every single day, at least a couple matches, especially now that it's on mobile. I very much get mad at it still because it's just the nature. Thus is the nature of a multiplayer game where you're playing against people. But man, that game is very, very good, and I'm really excited to see where Tencent goes with it and Pokemon Company goes with it.
All right. Well, my number 3 is Monster Hunter Rise. I love this game. The grappling hook, just being in the air, taking down all of these monsters, being mad at some of them, but feeling good when I'm playing with Dan or I'm playing with Jacob, or just getting hyped every time I fight a monster and everything. And then even when I die and I get taken back to the cart, I know I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get my revenge. I broke that tail, I'm about to break that neck, and it's just so invigorating playing this game. I love Monster Hunter Rise, so that is my number 3. We're gonna get into number 2. Shane, kick it off.
Number 2 is new Pokemon Snap for me. I enjoyed it with my family, so it was fun to play with my wife and my daughter. If anybody knows me, I don't particularly like any games with cameras, but I'll make an exception for this because it wasn't like.
I'm with you, Shane.
Yeah, I
hate taking pictures in video games. It drives me crazy.
Same. So this was like a relaxing, taking a quick snap here and there, and it was more laid back. So I really enjoyed that aspect. So I'll have to. I don't know. I just wish that I know they added some content, but I wish they would have maybe elaborated a little more on some of the stuff in there. But overall, it was pretty good. So.
All right, Dan, what is your number 2?
So my number 2 is actually going to go to the same series. I'm going to go with Monster Hunter Rise.
Yes.
Monster Hunter Rise, the mainline games are the superior form of the games in the series over stories. I got it when it first released, and it kind of didn't catch me that well. I knew I liked it, but I think everything at once is just a little too overwhelming. I came back to it after I played stories, and I was hooked to this game. And it plays really well. It looks beautiful. It's just really easy to get immersed, and the series really shines with the monsters. So Monster Hunter Rise is a really well done game. Unfortunately, I don't have any other Monster Hunter games under my belt to compare it to, but for the Switch, it played really well online, which is very surprising, and just looked amazing. So Monster Hunter Rise, you get number 2 from me.
All right, Jacob, what is your number 2?
Yeah, so I'm gonna kind of cheat a little bit here and say an honorable mention for number 2, in that I've never played Diamond and Pearl, so Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl coming out are basically brand new games to me, and I really think that I'm going to love them. But I haven't played them yet, so I don't want to actually put them anywhere. But I would put that at number 2, possibly, and maybe switch up some other things on the back end. But for me personally, Metroid Dread is going to be my number 2 game of the year. So happy to have Metroid back and seeing it have a successful, blooming game for this franchise on the Nintendo Switch, because it really deserves to be a tentpole series, and it is on like a fans of Nintendo type of series, but your regular consumer, your moms, your grandmas, your dads and uncles, they know who Mario is, they know who Link or Zelda, if they don't know the name, is, but they don't know who Samus is, and I'm hoping that this will bring that to fruition, because Samus needs her time in the sun, and she gets it so well in this game.
All right. Well, my number 2 is Shin Megami Tensei 5.
Wow.
The animation.
Too soon, Ed. Too soon.
I'm sorry. This game is literally addictive, and people cannot stop talking about it. It's so good. Yes, I only played 45 minutes of it, but I know I'm going to spend 4 to 6 hours into this game, and plus it's been getting 9s and 10s everywhere. People really been loving this game, and it just looks so beautiful. Cutscenes, yeah, there's frame rate problems, but when the game is in motion, it is phenomenal. So it's my number 2. Before we get into our number 1s, we're going to get into our honorable mentions. Shane, do you have any honorable mentions?
Yes, Vermin. I love that game. Now that I've played it on my Game & Watch.
All right.
I'd say Metroid. I've played the demo. It's fine. I'll probably play it eventually, but that'll be my honorable mention. So.
All right, Dan, honorable mentions?
I got a whole list of them. Pac-Man 99 was a blast. Game Builder Garage, I put a lot of effort into. I really, really had fun with that. Unfortunately, there just wasn't enough people playing it, so I didn't get to play too many other people's games or share my games. Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury was a blast. Skyward Sword, excellent port. It was done really, really well. The game itself, just I'm indifferent about it. Mario Party Superstars and Picross Mega System. Wow! Shin Megami Tensei 5, because I've played it for about 11 hours, but didn't think I played it enough to put it in my top 6 yet.
Jacob, do you have any honorable mentions?
Yeah, I do. I also have a lot of them. I'll skip over ones that Dan mentioned, but Knockout City was a really cool game. I believe from Epic or EA. I believe EA. Yeah. That one was a lot of fun. Just a neat little take on multiplayer. I really loved Super Dodgeball Advance on the Game Boy Advance, so that was kind of cool getting back into that vibe. Bear and Breakfast, a really adorable little indie game that I feel like needs to be
I
mentioned.
need to get that. I didn't know that it came out yet. I was wondering when it was dropping.
Yeah. So that one, and I think Blue Fire also got a lot of hype. I think that one needs to be mentioned. And then of course you've got stuff like I again didn't play it, but Bravely Default 2 and WarioWare. Um, those it's cool to see those series kind of come back. I know Bravely Default had a lot of success on the 3DS, and then Shin Megami Tensei 5 because I love Atlas. They're my favorite developer outside of Nintendo, but again, not played it yet just because there's so many games to play. And then an extra honorable mention to Advanced Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp. You will be missed in the year of 2021. I wish
so
that y'all I wish that you were with us. I was so excited for you to be released before Christmas and to go have my very first time with Advanced Wars was at Christmas. Me and my 2 cousins all got Advanced Wars and we had a link cable and we played it like all week. And I was really excited to do that again, but it's not happening anymore. So unfortunately, that's a crime.
But then that just means 2022 is stronger because you got you got Pokemon Legends, you got
Kirby,
Advanced Wars 1 and 2. Like you got some heaters coming. So
Splatoon 3.
Splatoon 3. Oh, yes. So, well, I don't have any honorable mentions. So we're going to get into our number 1 game. Shane, what is your number 1 game?
Well, it's Zelda Skyward Sword. So, yeah, I have to do justice with being a part of another Zelda podcast. So, I love the music of that game. I like the updates that they've done with it, the quality of life stuff. Like Dan mentioned, there are some things that I don't like about part of the story and part of the gameplay. My big thing is I don't really care for the tier trials.
Oh my god, I hated those.
Wait, why? I
They
don't know.
They were not.
They're tedious and not fun.
They're tedious. Yeah. They felt like filler. They were filler, and there was no redeeming qualities to them.
Yeah, that's my big complaint about it. But overall, it's a fine game. So I don't really have any stellar, I guess, game of the year for that because my game of the year is for the other console system. So, which I'll mention in our next round here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Dan, what's your number 1?
All right, you guys are about to kick me off this show, but my number 1 is gonna go to Bravely Default 2.
Oh,
it is the best JRPG I've played in such a long time. The battle system was just kind of like perfect. It was every JRPG trope in a story that you could possibly find. The world, the enemies, everything about it just made me so happy. I haven't had this much fun playing a game in a long, long time. I know this game isn't for everybody, but for my personal top 6, this is a clear-cut number 1 right now.
Awesome.
All right, Jacob, what is your number 1?
So my number 1, to probably no one's surprise if they've heard me at all, is Monster Hunter Rise. I love the Monster Hunter series so very much. And to put it in perspective, I played Animal Crossing every single day for an entire year in short bursts, sometimes 30 minutes, sometimes 3 hours, and have totaled 700 hours on Animal Crossing at this point in time. In a span of like a month and a half or 3 months maybe, I got 500 and something hours into Monster Hunter. I absolutely love that game. I'm always looking for a reason to go back to it, and I'm incredibly stoked for the new DLC that's dropping.
I want a poster of that DLC.
Yes,
I literally want one. It's so good. I think I changed it to my desktop for my computer. That's
so cool, huh?
Yes. Well, for me, it ain't no surprise. Of course, it's Metroid Dread. this cinematic story experience, it gave me the chills. It made me jump. It just made me drop my jaw. That Craig fight was just amazing. The cutscene actions, like Mercury's theme, clowned on this game. I literally was playing it almost every day, and at times had to put the controller down and just look at the background, look at all of this detail, and I'm like, I I don't know how people could say that they don't like this game, or they can't say this game is a beautiful. Like, I was just putting questions in my mind and everything. Like, this is top tier, almost top tier perfection, I gotta say. So Monster Hunter Goodness Metric Dread is my number one. We're gonna get into our next list. We're just gonna read it all the way. So Shane, read all of your Game of the Year for the Game Awards.
All right, so let's see here. Black Book. I don't know if you guys heard of that game. I kickstarted it. It's published by Hype Train Digital, developed by Morteshka. It's a RPG card battler adventure, but it's like D&D. So there is a lot of words and text and stuff in this game, but it twofold. It's all voice acted. So you can listen to it, you can, punch through it. But at the same time, subpar voice acting. So some of them are good. The other, like the narrator is really good, but like some of the other characters in there are not the best. So that's my number 6. Number 5 is Resident Evil Village. That is scary, and I really enjoyed playing that. Number 4 would be Age of Empires 4. Age of Empires 2 is like one of my favorite PC games, so this is a nice follow-up after Age of Empires 3, which was very subpar for my liking. So let's see here. Number 3 is Life is Strange: True Colors. I love the Life is Strange series, so this is another good example of good storytelling. Number 2 is what do I got here? A Plague Tale. So I downloaded that on my PS5. That is an absolutely amazing game. I don't know if you guys ever played that. I know Dave.
I played it.
Okay, so David played that, and I saw that he was playing, so I had to try it out when I got the PS5. It was my first game I played on the PS5, and it was just such a good story, engaging. So if you haven't played it, try it. And then, so my game of the year overall is Death's Door. Absolutely love this game. This was an amazing game. It's published by Devolver Digital. It's developed by Acid Nerve. It's got good story, good leveling up system, great art style. The music from David Fenn is amazing. I constantly play this. I'm not a big PC guy. I played this on the PC, and I was constantly on my PC. So, my wife is, hey, come do the dishes or something, and I'm like, well, give me 5 minutes here. I'm playing a PC game, and she'd be like, PC game? So, yeah, absolutely amazing. I got to thank my brother for buying that for my birthday. You're now my favorite brother out of my 5 siblings. So
then you might want to ask, right? You may want to ask them to buy it again because it drops on Switch next Tuesday.
Yes,
I cannot wait.
I might return the favor and pick it up for him for Christmas. So
nice.
Yeah. Anybody that hasn't played it, just go play it. There really wasn't anything that annoyed me besides the death jingle. Basically, death pops up on the screen when you die, and it's got this little jingle. And after a while, it gets kind of, oh, please stop. Then I just realized I have to get better so I don't have to hear it. So it's kind of what it came down to. So yes, try this game. And the only other thing I would hope that they would have did a little more on is the backstory of the crows. There wasn't really much to why they were there. So
Okay. Well, Dan, what is your full 6 game of the year for the Game Awards?
It's the exact same 6 because I have only played Nintendo this year.
Oh, okay.
well, that's weird.
Did Jacob, what is your 6 games for a game of the year for the Game Awards?
It's also the exact same 6 because I also have only played Nintendo this year. Though I did think I will shout out. I don't even know if it's out yet. Honestly, I played the Back for Blood beta with some friends, and I really liked Left 4 Dead, so it was kind of neat getting back into that. But like they carried me. I suck at that game. But again, it was cool. Only played the beta, but I could see why people who enjoyed Left 4 Dead would have really been into that one. So shout out to that game. But yeah, no, same 6. Only played Nintendo. It's a Nintendo podcast.
Yeah, I mean, I played like Madden and 2K on other games, but I'm not going to give Game of the Year to Madden.
it's the Madden Game of the Year. Literally,
yeah, it's
Madden.
It really is.
Yeah.
Well, my list is number 6, The Ascent. This is like a cyberpunk top-down diagonal like RPG on Xbox. Really fun, like twin stick shooter. Aliens Fire Team. Played this with David. Got to play more with them, and we was kicking tail. It's so much fun, just shooting all of these aliens and just having a blast. Number 4 is Psychonauts 2. Great platforming game. From goodness, I cannot think of Double Fine on Xbox. Great music, great gameplay. Looks really colorful and psychedelic. Number 3, Metroid Dread. Yeah, everybody know why. Number 2, Tales of Arise. Great JRPG. Oh my goodness, this game is beautiful. The music is the theme music to Tales of Arise is probably the best theme music of 2021. It is so heart pumping, energetic, and it brings you in. The gameplay is phenomenal. Like it looks all great in movement. And my number 1, Voice of Cards, because this game is not only is
Nice.
the gameplay fun, it's only about 10 to 12 hours to finish, and it is funny as ever. And great artwork, literally great artwork. I'm going to say though, there are certain men in this game that are really drawn, designed in certain ways. I would just say that. If you want to see buff, man, believe me, Square Enix, Yoko Kanno really designed these men in a certain way, and it is a sight to behold. I would say that. So that is going to be our dark mode, everybody.
I was going to say, just check and look at Laron. That's all you really have to do.
Oh, wow. We're going to get into playing with power. Dan, what have you been playing with power?
I've really been just playing Shin Megami Tensei 5. Game is incredible. It's definitely going to crack my top 6 list by the time I finish it. I'm about 11 hours into it. I just keep getting so sidetracked with side quests and just trying to fuse monsters and having fun with that. I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing lately. I haven't even tried the what is it, like the Happy Helper Home DLC yet. I have it, but I just haven't done it. There's just so much with like the cooking and vines and cool stuff to do on the island. So I've been having a lot of fun with Animal Crossing again, the usual Picross, and then I've been playing Link's Awakening on my Game & Watch. So that's been a blast. I absolutely love Link's Awakening, not as much as Jacob, but it's probably my favorite Zelda game. So that's what I've been playing.
Quick shout out from the chat. I hope I say this correctly. Ristray. It's apparently called Paradise Planner is the DLC.
Paradise Planner.
All right. Shane, what have you been playing with power?
All right, so I got a list here. First off, I beat God of War 2018.
Yay!
Nice.
Absolutely love that game. I actually, when I was at E3 2016, it was one I got to sit in, like like they had a separate room you could sit in and watch the trailer for the first time. It was awesome. And I also beat, let me see, I have it written down here on my list. In Rays of the Light. I played on PS5. It's a short walking sim. Nothing I want to say that great, but it was fun for what it was. So on PC I'm playing Eastshade. It's a walking sim adventure art game, I want to say, a collection game. So far so good. I love it. On Switch I'm playing Luigi's Mansion 3 with my daughter.
Yes.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah, so I thought, she likes watching me play Mario and some other games, so I whipped this game out that I got like 2 Christmases ago and finally started playing it. And I thought she'd be a little more scared but she absolutely loves it, thinks the ghosts are funny. And so I'll hand it to her after I explore a room, and she'll walk around and look for, coins and gold bars and stuff. So I'm playing with that with her on the weekends, trying not to play when she has school the next day. So that's my, well, it's not really my rule. On PS5 I'm playing Control, the definitive edition. I'm about an hour and a half in, so that's pretty good. So my brother came over Saturday night, and I just made a bunch of pizzas, and we hopped on PS4 first, and I downloaded Season 2 for the Soul Calibur 6 DLC. So we played with those characters because it was half off on there. So we played a couple rounds of that. And while we were doing that, on PS5, I had downloaded A Way Out. I'd never played it before. I heard good things, and I thought, hey, what a good 2-player game that we could try. So we played from 9 to 2 in the morning, A Way Out, and we're a little over halfway done. So I think maybe next weekend we'll finish it up, play that out, and then of course I'm playing Link's Awakening and Vermin on the Game & Watch. So
Nice.
Right. Jacob, what are you playing with Power?
I've been playing a lot of Pokemon, Ed. I've played Pokemon Unite. I've played Pokemon Sword, trying to shiny hunt more and having no luck in it. I just have the worst luck with shinies, apparently.
Did you ever catch the Snorlax?
The Slowpoke, you mean? Yes, I did.
Slowpoke, yes.
4,363, because that number will be burned into my brain for the rest of eternity.
Oh, wow.
That's with the shiny charm, which makes my odds 1 in every 1,365. So I was triple over odds. And not even getting into the other mechanics of it. Yeah, no, it was ridiculous. I have been playing a little bit of Baba Is You. That's a puzzle game that has a lot to do with like programming language, kind of. Just a very cool little puzzle game that I play at night to wind down, weirdly enough. And then of course Animal Crossing. I only have been doing the paradise planning stuff, Happy Island Paradise or whatever, on streams, which I do Animal Crossing and chill streams on every Thursday, but just like enjoying the overall all the new free DLC stuff and listening to Cap'n every day, because I love Cap'n and his little songs. There's not as many of them in this one, which is really unfortunate. I've already gotten repeats, but yeah, I love his little singing. So I always go on his boat every day to enjoy that as a little boost of serotonin.
Nice. Well, for me, like I said, I finished all the Voice of Cards. I did a replay of it, so I could get the true ending. Shin Megami Tensei 5, I'm gonna play a little bit more of that. Streets of Rage 4, I've been started on my Streets of Rage 3 characters to level them up for the survival mode, and playing the Legend of Tian Ding, where it's like this Chinese action 2D game, like beat 'em up, and it's really nice. I know I've been hearing that it had some problems, but I haven't experienced anything like it. It's a really really well designed game. Has a little bit of Metroid in it. Uh, for it. Last but not least, been playing the Sega Genesis on Switch Online.
Nice.
Played some more Golden Axe, beat it, beat the final game. I beat it before, and then played it on the hardest difficulty for Streets of Rage 2, and then ended up going to Hulu and watching Christmas movies. So pretty much that's what I've been playing with Power. But with that, everybody, that's gonna be Nintendo Power Block for episode 271. I want to thank you, Jacob. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Shane. We want to do some quick plugs. Jacob, where can we find you?
Yeah, you can find me everywhere on the internet at Galutrad. That's Galutrad. Oh, ha.
Dan?
So no, it's okay. Stream heard me. Y'all didn't hear me. I was
Oh.
muted on Skype. Technical difficulties, everybody. I'll edit this
Okay.
out. It's fine.
Jacob?
No. You're good. Go to Dan.
Oh, Dan?
You can find me anywhere online at DCDM99, or I guess that's just Twitter. And you can see all of our articles on bossrush.net, where I am a copy editor.
Yes. Shane, where can we find you?
You can find me at Still Saying Shane on Twitter. Also, the articles on Boss Rush Network, and also at Another Zelda podcast.
Okay. You guys can find me on Twitter at ThatButcherCode. You can check out more of Boss Rush games on our YouTube page, Boss Rush Games. Check us out on at Pow Block Podcast for our Twitter account. Like, hit us up and let's suck it up. And hit us up also on our Discord for Nintendo Pow Block. With that, everybody, have a great week. Have a great weekend. We will see you next time on Nintendo Pow Block. Bye, everybody. Woohoo!
There you go.
See ya.
Bye.